Hello. I'm currently shooting in the spare room of the place where I'm living. It's a Japanese-style house, which means that the floors that are on the hallways and the public spaces are wood, and the floors in the living spaces are all the tatami mats. Um, and it's a pretty neat house, but one downside is it's not particularly well insulated, either for temperature or for sound, which means that you will hear the train a couple of times, and you might hear the wind rattling all of the sliding doors. It's been a busy week. A lot has happened. The schedule went something like there were 3 days of training: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Then Thursday was language learning, and today, for me, Friday, was supposed to be stuff done on your own time to get connected with the community, and to do some outreach and to just practice getting immersed in the culture. I tried, had a little bit of trouble with that, but I did join a gym, so there's at least that. The first set of the lectures that we had this week, our first set of lectures, were from a man who was from Japan, who had learned this system for teaching other people to share the gospel. It was the 411 method. I don't know what that stands for, but what it was is you created this little pamphlet by folding a sheet of paper in half and then instructing people to fill out the different parts of it. You know, if they were a Christian, they're going to church, then this booklet that they filled out with your help, that they made with your help, would be a way of giving them a system to share the gospel. It was like one page was people who you know who don't know God, and creating a network of people that you can be praying for that'll come to know Christ, and then another page with your testimony. And the tool that he used was the 3 circles and it's a little diagram. You can look it up. It's a little diagram where you fill it in with the story of the broken world and the God's creation originally being good, and then the sacrifice of the cross. And on Thursday, our language and culture learning was very interesting. It was nice. It was challenging. The man who led the Japanese class didn't speak much English and wouldn't use what he did know very often, so that he was just using the words on the projector and some charades to communicate the ideas so that you can practice listening to the Japanese as well. There's the train. And our the culture class focused on the idea of the wa, which is the peace or the harmony that's kind of at the center of what Japan's goal for its culture is. It's a unifying idea behind, being quiet in public spaces, and the respect given to, the sort of distance and respect you give to people. As well as being the word wa also sort of refers to the style or aesthetics of Japan, which is supposed to also capture that peaceful style. On Wednesday night, we had a community meeting, or a community night. Yeah, they invited people over. It was like a lunch or a dinner where anybody could join. had hamburgers. So some of the Japanese people were like, it's American cooking hamburgers. It's pretty fun. But we had a couple of girls that joined us. Their names were Nanaha, Kokoro, Mao, and Hina. and Hina they said that Hina seemed interested in giving her life to Christ, but it may also have been politeness because she had to leave just whenever they wanted to pray with her. And Nanaha and Kokoro were playing Uno with me and a couple of other guys, a couple of other people from the base, and they were definitely more interested in hanging out. They got pretty quiet and just started nodding whenever the topic turned to stuff like religion, or what people believe. And so I'd appreciate if you kept them in your prayers, and hopefully we'll see them again on the base at some point. As for me, I'm adjusting. Luckily, I don't have to worry too much about food. Of course, it's a developed nation, so there's that. But there's also that there's plenty of protein. We're good, and it's been a little bit of a adjustment going back to living in a dorm space, but not too bad. It's a pretty quiet house overall. Currently, I'm the noisiest one. The only other thing that was unexpected was that it's stayed pretty chilly so far. I mean, I know it is still spring, but I really expected it to be warming up by now. So they say that it gets really, really hot in the summer. So we'll see about that whenever that rolls around. Hopefully I can continue to do these once a week. And thank you for all of your prayers and all of your support. And God bless you.
I'm like, all right, God, here I am. What do you want? He hits me with this vision of like this concrete building, this place, this community for 2 hours. It's like going for him, he.